Okay, we're back. Part two. Sorry about that. Right. I'll be sitting comfortably. There's wires all over my wire management. Right, brakes are off. All clear above and behind. Everything's in the green. No warnings on the warning panel. Let's go. Wheels up. Time is 10 past 11 UK time in the morning. Obviously not night time, is it? Okay. Ball in the middle. Trim. Yeah, so we're between Loch Ness and Fort William at the moment. Bit of a marina here by the looks of it. Must be a parking place for people transitioning, transient types. I suppose if I was rich and had my own helicopter camper van, I'd be a transient type, wouldn't I? I'd be forever moving on. So where are you going today? At the top of that hill. Why? Well, because I can. Let's go, let's do it now. Why not? I may need a little bit more collective because it's tremendously steep. Make sure I stay in my power band. There we go. Let's have some wheels. And I may just sit on the top there. If I feel like it when I get there and there's a nice flat bit, I'll just do that. I'll just say, there you go. Why have you done that? Because I did. Because I wanted to. So there. Ha! Do I need another reason? Oh. Look at this. This is awesome. You're just not seeing what I'm seeing, unfortunately. I'm getting all this in 3D. Very steep climb there, losing our airspeed. And there's a flat bit, Can we see everything from the flat bit? Not really. Let's go to the top of this bit just here. It's a wonderful place for a picnic. I mean, if we had a barbecue in my camper helicopter van thing, we could just sit down on the top of the hill with these amazing views and have a barbecue. We might even stay the night, depending on the weather forecast. Look at that, look at that. There we go. Put the brakes on a sec. I'm not staying here. Just want to have a look outside. Look at that. That's awesome. I mean, imagine shutting the helicopter down now and getting the barbecue out and the champagne and just sitting up here enjoying the view. I mean, that would be spectacular, wouldn't it? It really would. It really would. But we're gonna go. We're doing Harry Potter's thing today, aren't we? Raise the nose. Don't want to overspeed. Lower that lever right down there, because we're really high speed. That was wicked. I have to go up there for a barbecue or something similar. It's little things like that, you know, that a couple will do together that you just remember forever. And you know, you take a few pictures and it's just one of those memories that stays with you, especially if you're in love. I mean, if you don't really like the person, you sooner forget about it, wouldn't you? If you're in love, it's a special moment. What I want is for two headsets to work in VR in the same program, so I can be looking that way, Mrs. can be there and she can be looking that way, and we could get it all in a double screen on the one video. That would be super cool, wouldn't it? What was that? Oh. Something dangling. Dangly things in my helicopter. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, they can go a bit faster now. Ben Nevis up there on the left. Trim, 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 trim. Come on, get your bowl in the middle. There we go. Trim, 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 trim. Almost there. Everything's in the green, nothing on the caution panel, wheels are up. Not long now and we'll be in Fort William, and then we will be on the Harry Potter Railroad and we can follow the train tracks down to the viaduct, the world famous viaduct. There's plenty of arched railway viaducts in the UK, built for railway lines of various descriptions, but that's the only one I know of that curves. And you think, wow, that, but it took some engineering to build that. arches in a curved wall. You ask any bricklayer, bricklayers can build straight square walls. Some of them can do arches. Some of them can do curved walls. But you try doing an arch in a curved wall. Think about it. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of skill to do that. I think that's supposed to be a lock. It's a bit wonky to me, but never mind. It's not worry too much. Yes, I think this flight's taking a little bit longer than I thought. So I normally do this in a jet, and it takes me just minutes to do this. Well, I knew it'd take longer in a helicopter, but I didn't think it'd take this long. I thought we'd have been there by now. I think this is it. We're coming into Fort William now. This is where the steps are in the lock, I think. Go down all these locks. Dung 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 dung. It's take a while to get through, wouldn't it? Bridge. Where's the railway? This is Fort William on our left. And at the end here there should be the railway. No, missed it. Have I gone past it? I've gone past it. Must have done. There it is. There's the railway. And there's a few bumps and humps in it, but they're not really there. So Ben Nevis is behind us now, so we're going west. We should be going west, yes we are. We're going west and we're going to go down to this fabulous curved viaduct. Actually there is a slightly curved viaduct at Culloden Railway Viaduct. It isn't tremendously curved, but it is a bit curved, so I remember. So there's two. So there must be a fin, mustn't there? I think this is the most famous one that I know of. I'm sure there's loads of railway enthusiasts out there that'll be going, well actually, as a matter of fact, there's one over there, there's one over here, there's the one at such and such. They'll be listing them all off, I'm sure. To apologise for my ignorance. If you ask me about flying, I can tell you with great confidence, but I'm not a train or architectural enthusiast. But hey, there's the railway line running next to the road. They do actually run a steam train along here. There are videos, people have done it, they've jumped on at Fort William and they've gone all the way to Maleg, I think it is. Terminates at the port, where they can get the boat across to the Isle of Skye, I believe. And we've been all around the Isle of Skye, haven't we? We could go there again, I suppose, but it's raining, the visibility is deteriorating quite dreadfully. No, not a good day to sit on top of a mountain having a picnic. A barbecue in the rain and the mist. You know, you want spectacular views and sunshine for that sort of thing. Not far to go now. $120 knots. Lug gauges are in the green, nothing on the caution panel. Wheels are up. I don't know why I cut corners to save time when I'm actually, the whole purpose of it is to just clock up more flying hours. Can't help it, I'm afraid. Right, if I remember right, those hills ahead of us that we can see, that is where the viaduct is. Over this next hill, and we're going to have a hover about near the viaduct, get a good look at the viaduct as it's depicted in Orbeck's scenery for X-Plane 11, which is the program that I'm using at the moment, although I have to say Microsoft Flight Simulator is a lot better. If I was going to start doing flight simulators, I think I'd go for Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. X-Plane 12 is very disappointing. I have got X-Plane 12, but I don't use it because it's well, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's the same as X-Plane 11 with a few special effects. It's just not as good. So if you're new to flight simulators, I'd go for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If I were you, unless you want to be a fighter pilot and have wars and dogfights and things, and then I believe DCS, Digital Flight Simulator, Digital Combat Flight Simulator, something like that, is probably the best one. Not for me. I don't want to drop bombs and blow people up, shoot people down. I just enjoy flying. You can enable combat in X-Plane 11, but it's really lame and useless. You know, you have to put it on super hard level, and even that is lame and useless. And the special effects are rubbish. Shoot something down, it just spins and goes down, and there's no realism at all, at least in DCS. And there's another one. Oh, what was it called? The Russian plane. Sternot, I can't remember. That seemed to be quite good. You can get that in VR. I've never bothered with it because it throws all your settings out for the joysticks and controllers and everything. So when you come, you've got to constantly sort of here we go. Because we've usually just whiz past it and go, look, there it is, there, and then we've missed it. But because we've made an entire video coming here, we're going to have a good look at it. Okay. It's right under us now. We'll drop the wheels. Oh, mist rolling in. So behind us, I'm going to get myself in position behind us. We should have the viaduct and the lock in the distance, because there's a massive lock going away into the distance, and people sit up on this hillside and they get some fabulous photographs of this viaduct. Like I said, this is the one that was in the Harry Potter film. Okay, and on a clear day that lock down there looks tremendous. I've flown all the way along that, all the way down it. Okay, I'm glad they've put it in. I'm glad they've gone to the effort to draw it. And like I said, these flight simulator scenery programs, they're going to get better and even more real. The graphics are going to get better, but I constantly fly in VR, so the graphics are never going to be as good in VR. Look at that. Reckon we can land on it? Might be a train coming, mate, and then we get run over. But I think I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I can't see. It's only a single track railway. Look. So there's only one train ever going to come across it at a time. Not sure what the wind's doing. We might go right through the ground, through the bridge, I should say. Oh, yes, we did. No, we can't land on it. That's the answer to that one. But it was worth a try. Let's go and have a look at each end. And then we'll go land in the town there somewhere. There's a Harry Potter memorial, you know. It's the late Harry Potter. Okay, well, as you can see, the railway appears to end right there at the end of the bridge, and there's no continuation of the track. Although it obviously does continue, doesn't it? Where does it go? It goes this way. Imagine forgetting to draw the track and going to all the effort to draw the bridge. Oh, I suppose it will start again down here somewhere. There it is. There's our railway. Beginning again just there. Right. Let's go land in the town. Wheels are down. Let's find this memorial to the late Harry Potter. Harry Potter put this place on the map. No one had heard of it before this. A lot of wind and gusts and things. Right, we should be right over the memorial. There it is. So we'll land next to it. It's time for some tea and some toast. Imagine having a memorial, sort of fictitious character. Is that really the Harry Potter memorial? Am I making it up? It's really to someone else. And I'm just being obtuse. You'll have to go and Google it and look on Google Earth. Brakes on. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Love the rain.